March 2020. I'm sure that year strikes a chord for everyone in this room. For Canadians, it was the height of COVID and also the time my son was born. I remember being in the hospital room with no family, no help, and due to the lockdown, limited hospital resources to guide me through the initial steps of caring for a baby. My wife Mona was exhausted, I had been up for 24 hours, and our son was constantly crying. I was on my own with this beautiful new baby and absolutely no clue on what to do next. So naturally, I did what any new, overwhelmed payment expert, father of a newborn who was left to fend for himself would do. I started researching the price of Bitcoin. Right now, my wife is 6,504 miles across the Atlantic Ocean. So the next words I share with you will be the first time I share the truth of what happened that day. It's funny how distance can remove fear and encourage free speech. Now, to give you context, in the height of COVID, our business sparked incredible growth. Digital payments was no longer an option, it was the only acceptable method of payment. And the banks began to finally recognize us as the experts of the digital pay-by-bank revolution in Canada. So my time was 200% focused on the business. That also meant my wife was on her own to oversee how to invest in our child's future. One of the decisions was how to invest our money gifted to us by our family. Naturally, she wanted a safe investment. I, on the other hand, saw the opportunity in crypto, especially since I had free time at the hospital to research Bitcoin. My wife does not trust crypto and only sees risk like many today. My son is now 4 years old, and I'm amazed at how much he learns every day. This is a rapidly changing industry, and we are constantly educating banks on how to adopt and learn. Trust does not move at the same pace as technology, it takes time. There is an element of governance and security and compliance that play root. At Payper, this is core to our DNA. Banks are viewed as resistant to adopt blockchain and crypto technologies. It is not about resistance, it is about how do we make this technology usable enough so institutions and people can create trust. Canada is opening up to crypto, the banks know us, trust us, and we are your gateway to doing business in the Canadian market. We all know someone who has a bad experience with their bank, they love you on Monday and want nothing to do with you on Friday. That won't happen with us. We partner with our banks and we work towards the common goal of financial inclusivity. When you think of Payper, think of these 4 key differentiators. Bank redundancy, our ability to customize to unique business needs, both with banks and merchants, our simple user experience, and our advanced risk tools that go beyond bank-grade security and compliance. As I said, Canada is opening up to crypto, and we are leading the conversation. I welcome anyone looking to better understand the Canadian landscape to come have a chat. I'll be the guy pacing on my phone trying to explain to my wife where the money went. To the gentlemen in this room, I welcome your words of encouragement, and to the ladies, I will need actual help. I'm certain the words of encouragement is not enough to break the news I invested all the money. Thank you for listening.